Our first speaker today is going to be talking to us about his position as fleet manager for the city of Green Bay, and that is Nathan Wachtendonk. So welcome, Nathan.
Hey, good morning, everybody. Thank you for taking time out of your day to meet with me today. Like Lynn said, my name is Nathan Wachtendonk. I'm the fleet manager for the city of Green Bay. I've been with the city for going on 9 years now. My journey started back in 1996. I was a freshman at Appalachian High School, trying to decide what to do with my life. My dad worked in the paper mill. He kept telling me through my younger years that walking off the street into a paper mill job, they're becoming dinosaurs and extinct. I'm just not going to walk in and find a high-paying job like he had. So I always like working on cars. So through my high school days, took as many tech ed classes as I could, small engines, welding, fabrication. I even got a co-op with a local car dealership my senior year of high school. That's where I went to school part-time and worked part-time. I gained a lot of experience on the job. I worked with technicians, basically job shadowing. I thought it was great, making $6 an hour, shadowing some technicians, get some experience, basically getting paid to learn. Then after high school, I was going to go to the automotive field, and then I took a tour out at the local tech school, Fox Valley Tech, and I saw the diesel classes, and I'm seeing pistons and engine blocks on the ground. The pistons are the size of coffee cans. I thought this is great and fantastic. This is really what I want to do. So I enrolled in the diesel technology program. That was a 2-year program. Fantastic education that I got. In fact, some of the my fellow classmates went on to be instructors at NWTC and other various tech schools. After tech school, next slide, I went to work for a local construction company working in the quarries and on their dump trucks. Their big crushing operations, their dump trucks, their core equipment, their front end loaders or bulldozers. That was a fantastic experience. Just all the equipment, the machinery that goes into crushing rock and the blasting with the dynamite and the various explosives was an eye-opening experience of how actually roads are made and how we can, get to get your gravel for your driveways and your decorative stone. Very good experience for a local company. These are just some pictures I pulled off the internet, not actually, MCC itself, but some, you guys get the idea. Next slide. Then after MCC, I went to go work for construction company, Michaels Corporation. I was a field service technician. I traveled coast to coast and border to border. We built high lines. We chased the storms. The bottom left picture, that's after a hurricane. I was on 2 hurricanes through my career. We go into cities like New Orleans or Houston, Texas that are just devastated, no power whatsoever. We'd go in, we'd set the power back up. I was a technician for the equipment, the big bucket trucks, the 90-ton cranes, everything from a pickup truck, a chainsaw, bulldozers for, bulldozing the lines. Some of the digger derricks for setting the poles back up. It was a really rewarding career going out and just helping people put the lines up. This is one of the careers that if somebody likes to travel, doesn't mind working outside in rain, snow, sleet, hail. This is a great opportunity for you. It can make some excellent money. Some of the guys that I used to work with, they're making upwards of upper 6 figures for their salary. You can, if you don't like the power line industry, there's also careers of going up to Alaska, the pipelines up into Canada, working on the equipment, the drill rigs out in the Pacific. There's just endless careers of what you guys can have for if you start the technology, if you're starting your diesel program at various tech schools. Next slide. My current position, fleet manager for the city of Green Bay. I manage roughly 650 pieces of equipment, snow plows, garbage trucks, street sweepers, a back truck for cleaning sewers out. It is another really rewarding career working for the public. After I didn't know how much actually went into public works until I got this position. We do host a snowplow road every year. We take the drivers from around the state and we set up an obstacle course and they drive around and they get various points for different obstacles, almost running into parked cars, backing up. And the top 2 winners there actually built the national rodeo out in Denver, Colorado. That is it's a Western Snow and Ice Conference from drivers from all over the United States and up into Canada. and that brings in the top people for snow plowing opportunities. American Public Works Association is an organization that I'm a part of. All the various cities, municipalities, and counties, we get together as far as leadership, sharing equipment, sharing roles, getting together and talking about various activities that we do, whether it's snow plowing, collecting garbage. I couldn't be where I was today without a education. Again, when you guys, back when I was going through tech school, there was a few jobs. I'm actually very envious of the generation growing up now. There's just endless opportunities for you to come out in the technology field for diesel equipment, automotive. I sit on various boards for the tech colleges, and I keep getting the same. Everybody talks about the same thing as far as finding qualified technicians. This is starting out in high school. You can go to various either car dealerships or truck dealerships. Some even construction companies, they'll take you on and they'll put you to work, whether it's sweeping the floors, help out shadowing technician. Then after you go to tech school, they'll actually pay for education. So you can actually work, make a decent living, and they'll pay for your education. You just work for them for a few years afterwards. And like I was talking about, the opportunities, it's just endless right now. We just need technicians, we need mechanics, we need people out in the shop working, drivers, driving your equipment, plow trucks, dump trucks. And I just can't express to you guys how much the opportunities in front of you right now to get out and do these types of activities. There's just endless. And the biggest thing you can say is get your education, start out, go to tech school, start talking to some of the teachers, get over the job shadowing. You guys can contact me. I'd invite anybody up to our shop. You walk around, shadow what we do. You talk to some of the technicians, talk to me about about our various tasks throughout the day. And one thing I do throughout the day is I got 13 mechanics, and I do all the buildings and grounds as well, all the steam boilers, the HVAC systems, the windows, the doors, the brickwork, as well as I help out with the streets department, putting out potholes, plowing roads, snow equipment. We got big tub grinders. I grind up all the yard waste that you guys put out every day. Next slide. This is my contact information if anybody wishes to contact me or has any questions or concerns about what I do or how I got to where I was today. But I can't say enough for the Wisconsin Tech Colleges. There's a lot of new facilities out there, technology. They're at the forefront of technology. It's just a great opportunity for you guys.
Great. That was so much fascinating information that I really have no background knowledge of at all. So you mentioned that, you've really had experiences in a lot of different areas. After you got done with your diesel tech program at Fox Valley, have you had to go back to do any programs or certifications as you've worked in some of these other areas?
I'm working on getting my CPFP, Certified Public Fleet Management certification. I did pursue some of the ASC certifications. I let those expire because my employer I was working for at the time didn't require those, but that is something fantastic. That is a great asset for you guys to do is your ASC certifications. I do have contacts with the tech colleges. I do work with them as far as bringing on project trucks. I drop off, old cylinders and old, axles, hydraulic pumps for them to use as props in their classes. We do donate equipment from time to time with them. And I also work with them setting up some classes for our techs to go back for refresher classes.
Right. Something that just occurred to me because I've always wondered, obviously you are getting stuff set up for the winter with all of your plows. How do you estimate what you're going to need as far as salt, for example? I know there was one year that many of the municipalities ran out. So how do you possibly guesstimate what you're going to need for something like that for a winter?
It's a guess. Each year we got a budgeted amount for our salt, and we pre-order that the year before. And judging on how the snowfall is, we'll just use it sparingly at the beginning of the year. Hopefully we won't run out. There's no exact science except for just luck of the draw, how the winter is going to play out.
Mm-hmm. Allison, do you have questions either through the chat or ones that you've come up with?
I don't see any in the chat, so just a friendly reminder that if there are any questions, I'll put them there. Um, my question was, so what does a day, I don't even know if I should say a day look like for you, 'cause, or a week?
Well, my days and weeks are pretty much the same. Every day we start out, I got a list of equipment that needs to be repaired, assign the technicians that list of to those pieces of equipment. Things break down. It's just constant maintenance, guys. You'll hit a plow with a plow, with a manhole. Hydraulic leaks on some of our plow trucks and garbage trucks. And those garbage trucks, there's so much maintenance on those with all the moving arms, especially the automated with the cylinders that go in and out, the rollers, hydraulic fittings, hydraulic hoses. You're bound and determined to blow one of those every once in a while. So there's always an unknown. You can have the best plan laid out, but it's always going to change on you.